Hey y'all, hey. Parenting is I try really hard to give my kids the very best version of myself. Now that doesn't always happen, but I try very hard to give them the best version of myself. And it's so funny how with me being in my 40s, my parenting style is so different than it was when I was in my 20s and my 30s. And one of the things that I've had to really learn to do is put boundaries in place and not give in when the kids push back or try to push through my boundaries, or try to pout or whine or what have you. I know that I am, very intentional with providing the best possible space for them. And my motto is, one of my mottos has always been to, create a childhood that my children don't need therapy from. So I've kind of adjusted that. So they may need a little bit of therapy, but, not a whole lot. So in the spirit of boundaries, I decided to start back my momcations. There's the train. I've decided to start back we'll come right back. So a momcation is something that I started doing, or momcations are something that I started doing a few years ago. And I have not done one in about 2.5, almost 3 years. And I'm going to start those back. So it's basically me just taking a trip. Sometimes it's for a full, day. I've really extended it the last 2 times when I was doing it before to 2 days minimum, like 2 full days. So 3 days, 2 nights type of a thing. And at that time, prior to the pandemic, I would just, my thing was like, I love hotels, like really beautiful, eclectic and luxury style hotels. And so I would just go into different hotels and write about it and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be different this go round. Because I am a huge fan of van life. And I kind of had a taste of it last year when we were going through our unhousing situation, of what it would be like to live out of my vehicle. And it's so funny, as I've moved into our place, and we've been there for about 6 months now. Wow. Yeah, about 6 months now. I love our home, and it's great for the kids. But I really do miss that van life experience. So one of my dreams is to be able to do full-time van life as a writer, writing on the road and publishing books and all of that stuff, just, that nomadic lifestyle, which I've realized I really enjoy doing. I'm not a person, I just realized this in my 40s, like through a lot of journaling and stuff, and just, when you look back on your life and just reflect, I've done a lot of moving in my, since I've been on my own, my 20s and 30s, and I really like being in different places and traveling and exploring, different cultures and that kind of thing. So I was like, well, when the kids get older, I'm just going to wait till then. When my youngest baby gets older, I'll just wait until explore that part of my dream later on. And that was the inspiration on why I changed the name of my channel to Someday Is Today, because I found myself doing a lot of somedays. Someday I'll do this and someday I'll do that. And I got tired of it. What I realized was that I'm assuming, number one, that I have tomorrow, right? I'm assuming that, when I get, you know, at over 50 and I'm, you know, an empty nester, that I will have, you know, my life is going to be set up like that. I don't know. I cannot read the future. I don't know what that looks like. But I have now and I have today. And so I'm going to make my some days today. Each day, someday is today. I deserve to live through my dreams, like really live through and live in my dreams every single day, right? And I think that was a shift for me, was stop putting stuff off until later on. What are pieces of your dream that you can live in today, in the moment? So I will be part-time van lifing. So when the kids are with their dad, I will do my van life experiences and travel to different places. And yeah, I'm super, super excited about it. So that's that is how my momcations have now morphed. So that way I'm able to live in my dream now. So yeah, so that'll be kicking off in the next couple of months, so I can get, you know, things prepped in my vehicle and all that kind of stuff. I talked to the kids about it. I talked to their dad about it, so that way he's aware, like, you know, and that's just even for just safety precautions and all that kind of stuff, right? But yeah, I realize it's just something that I need to do for myself. Know that this is going to be good for me because it's a nice reset. There's a lot of things that I have on my plate every single day, and so it's just a nice reset to be able and do something for myself, just not do any kind of like client work or anything like that. Just really take that time and focus on me and do the things that I want to do. So I have a couple places in mind of where my first trip will be in this newfound chapter of Momcations. So I'm super excited about it. I just love that. I love the freedom of driving. I told you guys that I love the freedom of just being, you know, able to just get up and go whenever I want to. One of the things that I don't like about being stationary, apartment living or house living or whatever, is that I can't just get up and go. So if I don't like an environment or my neighbors, stuck. I have to deal with it. And that's something that has always irked me. Like, I just, you know, and I like a change of scenery, you know, I do. And then I also, it's so weird because then there are certain things that I like about being stationary, of just, you know, having the space and, you know, routines and things like that. But I still feel like I can adopt a lot of those things into a van living lifestyle. Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm so excited, like I really am. And when I was journaling, it was just one of those things that just came up, like, okay, you can't do it full-time, obviously, so why not do it part-time? Like, it's okay. So I'm so excited. I feel like it'll be good for the kids as well. They'll have true quality time with their dad during that time. Dad is fully 100% tag you're it. Like, so it'll be good for all of them, to where I'm not having to be the one to refer to, even though there's another adult there. So, and this is also good for me because it's my way of just taking my hands off and feeling like that's yet another thing that I have to be, you know, over. It's a win-win all the way around. So yeah, so I will keep you guys posted as far as that when it rolls around. Update on my book. The appendix is pretty much almost done. It became bigger than I thought it was going to be. So that's not too bad though, because there's nothing in this book that's not needed. I have let a few of like my ideal audience readers take a look at the script. The feedback has been great, as it was before, like when I was doing like the very early on. But to see the whole thing and the concept of it all pulled together, and I kind of did like a small cohort of like, you know, 5 kids, young people, and like hands down the response was amazing. So I'm really super excited about that. I will have my pre-order page up in a few weeks. I'm at the very tail end of editing. I still have not gotten to my book cover yet. So I'm hoping to do that within later on this week. Because I have to get it sent off to be published mid-May. So yeah, it's like the 3rd trimester in your pregnancy, and you're just like, okay, I feel I'm ready to see this beautiful baby. I'm doing all of this, what do you call it when you're getting ready? Oh my goodness, I can't think of the name of it. So that's where I feel like I'm right now. I'm just doing a lot of prep work. I'm going over a lot of details of the launch, getting nervous and all of that stuff, but still feeling really good in the midst of it. So yeah, so definitely I'm not going to do my momcations, I don't think, until after the book is officially published. I think that will be my celebratory momcation, is when I do that, because I really just want to keep my focus on getting this done, like completely done, like, you know, fully edited and all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, that's update on the book. And yeah, so okay, I'll keep you guys posted. I just made it back. I'm about to jump into work mode now, and yeah, thankfully I am completely caught up on client work, like to the point where I'm almost ahead, which is where I like to be. I love to be ahead than always playing catch up. So I'm looking forward to just, I'm looking forward to being able to just really relax after this week. Really, this is the last week in April. It's so crazy, but yeah, so that is my update. I'm so excited about the momcations. I really am. I'm looking forward to it. I need it. So that's what I'll be in the midst of finishing up the book, is planning out my first momcation visit or trip. All right, you guys, I'm about to stop the video here and go ahead and get the rest of my morning the rest of my morning done and all of that good stuff. So yeah, I will see you guys next time, and make someday today. Don't take out the jar of some days and start making someday today. That is my challenge to you. So that's what I'm gonna start saying to you, reminding you every single time I see you, is make someday today. Have a great day on purpose. Love y'all. Bye.